I'm less than a sports guy than Derek is.
Oh, really?
Oh, come on.
Are you serious?
When do I ever talk about sports?
I've seen you with a fantasy something
you've
trophy
gone to
in your
Bulls
house.
games and like
you are more than a sports guy than me.
You've gone to more
promise
sporting
you are.
events than Derek. But
Yeah.
I do like going to them because it's something to do, and I like to take advantage of those kind of things.
I can count the number of ones I've been to on one hand, not counting high school or
couldn't
going
tell
to
you
a
how many
college.
games I've been to in my
I went to Harlem Globetrotters in like 5th grade.
It counts.
Yeah,
It does count.
It's comedy show and basketball.
I went to a Sox game in college for a friend's birthday.
Okay.
And at that point it was U.S. Cellular Field.
Yeah, the cell.
I've been to 4 games. I've been to 2 Cubs games.
Okay.
The first summer Shauna and I were dating, she took me to a Cubs game, and then the year we were turning 40, she did my He-Man party. What?
You're 40.
And I bought. I did it at a auction at church. 4 tickets to the Catalina Club. And they were
right.
playing the Red Sox.
But like, you don't go to Peoria Chiefs games or
I don't really
Rivermen
count those. I've
games and
been
stuff.
to
Okay.
them. I don't count those. I know they're minor league. They're technically
it's a sporting
professional.
event.
But I mean, like major league.
Gotcha.
I've only been I've been to some Chiefs games here and there, like company outings or helping. Like she's short on chaperones.
Okay.
Like, okay, I'll come help you chaperone.
But going to the big city and catching a game.
Yeah, I've been to 4.
I'm the type of guy that if I'm on the road on a family vacation,
You'll look and see,
the
like, hey,
home
who's
team
playing?
is in that town,
Yeah.
and we got time, like, yeah, let's go see a Diamondbacks game while we're in Phoenix, and we got great seats at a great price, and I got to check another ballpark off my list.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I found out that pitchers in the bullpen get served a fruit platter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Or they brought it from craft services because they know they're not pitching until at least the 4th or 5th inning. So they're like, we got time. We're not done with this cantaloupe yet. Let's bring it to the bullpen. with us."
Where's my melon baller?
Oh yeah, get that melon baller.
So yeah, they were eating fruits and shit down there.
I'm glad you got that experience.
Yeah, it was fun.
I'm happy for you, buddy. Now, the idea for ProStars sprang from an unlikely collaboration between Deke Animation and Gretzky. According to a September 1990 article, Deke had wanted to do a sports-driven project. We mentioned.
I thought they did wrestling.
Well, I was just gonna. They've done other projects, and so did other animation studios. So, like, there was a Beatles cartoon once upon a time. Ruby Spears had Mr. T. I think Deke did the Alf cartoon. I think they also did the New Kids cartoon.
Yeah, they did.
Hammerman.
It was
the
a
same-
Herbie.
It was a Herbie.
It was a Herbie.
Hammerman was also famously a Deke cartoon. That was in the same year. There's been sports cartoons. There was from Hanna-Barbera. You had the Globetrotters, the Super Globetrotters. You had the Laugh Olympics. Racing's a sport. You had the Wacky Races. And
Those
Deke
have both been episode suggestions.
and Deke had rock and wrestling. So
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
So it's
guys?
like, Deke, what? How many more sports driven? Okay, well, let's go for it. According to the same article, Deke head Andy Hayward said.
What did you say?
What's that?
Deekhead.
Deke.
You said Deekhead?
Deke head.
All right,
Big old Deekhead.
I know what I heard.
Where are you going with this?
I'm a dick head. You listen to my friends. You a dick head. Again, again, again. I'm a dick head. This shit just never ends. You a dick head. Again, again, again. Showed me a guitar, started strumming in the dark, and you said I was your Wonderwall.
It sounds like Dickhead.
There's not a K.
Jason.
So what?
Jason.
I'm in a gang now. I don't want. I didn't
no,
want you,
he's in his gang era.
I didn't want you to find out like this, but I went to Chicago. Over the
Wait,
weekend,
is
and
that
I'm
where
in a
that
gang.
bandana came from?
Yep, and I stole it.
You
from
went to the
I stole it
bathroom.
from a man.
Tonight on a very special Bandana Man.
Jason
Bandana
joins
Man
a
stops
gang.
Jason from being in a gang. In tonight's episode,
No one understands me.
we need to talk about Jason.
I don't like you, Bandana Man. What are you gonna do about it?
Guest star Brian Dennehy as Jason's
That's
dad.
John Wayne Gacy.
John Wayne Gacy, the most vicious serial killer in American history.
So clever. He prides himself on being able to trick people.
It's the true story of Lieutenant Joe Kozensax,
Did Gacy take Chris back to the house?
the one cop who wouldn't give up.
He's been getting away with this for a long, long time.
Our passionate cop and his dedicated team created a plan that became the FBI's textbook on how to catch a serial killer.
His own lawyer is begging us not to let this guy get away.
Kent deserves to die. Please, don't hurt me.
Say please again.
Michael Riding, Margot Kidder, and Brian Dennehy as John Wayne Gacy. To catch a killer.
According to
I'll put you in my fucking crawl space. Oh,
shit.
Take that damn bandana off.
Andy Hayward said it was Gretzky's idea to have himself, Jordan, and Jackson be the stars of the show and act as positive role models for kids. This notion would be supported by ProServe, the agency that repped all three athletes.
Of course it would. Why wouldn't they?
We
rep
like
that?
money.
Yeah.
Money, please.
Oh, you want to make a
cartoon?
something with, and we own the rights to all three of these guys?
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Let's make a fucking cartoon,
That's why Magic
motherfucker.
Johnson's not in it.
Magic Johnson. He just
Also, his
talk show.
superpower
It's a bad
wasn't.
superpower.
It's not. Yeah,
It's not a good one.
wasn't his immune system. I'll tell you
Sure
that.
so wasn't. Well, I don't know. Is it? Because he still seems to be doing just fine. While Jordan and Gretzky were chosen as the best examples of athletes for their respective sports, Jackson was chosen because he could represent two sports at once. So you get 4 for the price of 3.
Yep. They didn't want Deion.
No,
they didn't
no,
want to
no.
wait for Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, as they call him now.
Nah.
Who's he coaching?
University of Colorado,
Coach Prime?
Coach Prime.
Why they call him that?
Because he was
prime
prime
and ready to
time,
coach.
and now he's a coach.
Yeah.
So he's Coach Prime.
That makes sense.
Doesn't it?
Not. It has nothing to do with the energy drink.
Boo.
He was prime before Logan Paul.
Fuck that guy.
I don't
Hayward-
want to.
That stuff tastes bad.
Well, it's, marketed and promoted by a couple of jackwagons. Hayward would begin production on the concept with Robbie London based on the outline idea of Michael Barnett. Initially, this was offered to ESPN as a means for them to broaden their broadcast
That'd have
offerings.
been interesting.
Wouldn't it? It was like they wanted the idea was to maybe bring in some younger viewers on Saturday morning. You
Yeah.
really didn't have cable blocks yet. of
ESPN
Saturday morning
didn't get
cartoons.
into any kind of regular programming until into the early aughts. They came out with a show called Playmakers that was supposed to be a dramatic sports series
I thought they had some
about
stuff
the
in the 90s.
NFL.
You see their highlights on the field. But on August 26th,
I'm not sitting out. You're going on the inactive list.
see the plays they make when no one is watching.
You're gonna kick some butt today, right?
No doubt.
What you did was incredible.
Got a problem?
I know what you did.
Who is she?
ESPN Original Entertainment presents Playmakers. Series premiere, August 26th, 9 p.m. on ESPN.
And it did not go over well with the NFL, and it ended up getting kind of canceled. It only lasted one season, and that's the only original scripted series that I can think of. Everything else is sports content or talk shows based on sports.
Okay.
But that was like a scripted series
driven by
with
sports
actors.
that was like of the up to the moment sports,
and it got
not-
canceled before it ran because the NFL was like, yeah, we don't like what you're doing here, and maybe we won't let you air our games.
Okay.
Stop talking about concussion protocol.
Yeah, I enjoyed the show.
Is
but-
ESPN still a thing?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's an app. It's part of Hulu and Disney.
I feel like it's a downgrade. If you were like a network at one point and now
Yeah.
you just exist as an app.
Well, I think it's still on cable.
Yeah, they still
programming.
have. Yeah, they
Like Saturday, they have like Sunday Night Baseball, and they have football, and they still get marquee games.
There was a few years
Home Run
there
Derby.
where Sports Center very, very, very popular. Everyone
yeah.
loves
Watched
Sports
it
Center.
every morning before I went to
That's-
school.
that's
That was
exactly
part of my
right.
ritual. I got up, I got ready for school. I watched Stuart Scott or Kenny Mayne or Dan Patrick, whoever the hosts were. They were all funny,
Yeah.
charming, good sportscasters, and that was what I was wanting to go into. So, yeah, that was appointment television for me.
Doing a show is emotionally and physically exhausting. Afterwards, the last thing you want to do is talk to the media. Oh, it was a TV show. I mean, we're done now. We go out and do the next one. But, we definitely had some problems in the top of the third segment. I guess it was a teleprompter. I mean, I know management will get after me for mentioning it on the air like this, but it's like they bought old Soviet, technical equipment. I mean, like, what is this, community access television?
I'm a role model. I want to be a role model. Charles Barkley doesn't want to be a role model. I do. And you know what? I'll be a role model to his kids.
They probably played it a couple times a day.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, like, Sports Center seemed to be on several.
They would switch out. It would run like back to back, but it wasn't a rebroadcast. It's like, nope, we're gonna do this for an hour, and then we're gonna come back and do it again.
It came on a couple times a day, and it wasn't a repeat.
That was my understanding. So that way,
there can't be that much news in sports, can there?
Now, at the time, the winds were changing in regards to broadcast TV when it came to children's television, thanks to sweeping changes by President Bush and the Children's Television Act. Boo!
Oh, yeah, he hates this.
I hate it.
He does not care for it.
It was
George Bush. Boo!
Boo! Boo! Effectively, this did a pretty serious job of unwinding all the deregulations his predecessor, Reagan, had put into effect at the onset of the 1980s. Though these changes were going into effect with a focus on making shows less a commercial and more aimed at imparting quality lessons, this didn't mean that the parties involved weren't going to try to generate additional revenue from the star power involved and the success of the show. That said, Deke had numerous lucrative licensing deals lined up. The standard fare at the time that would generate revenue easily, such as school supplies, apparel, lunchboxes. One has to assume TV trays, of course.
I was looking for that. I didn't see it. I want to believe, not unlike Fox Mulder.
You want to believe. ESPN at the time was a network on the rise. Their securing of NFL broadcast rights being one of their strongest moves to up their status in the broadcast world. So there's a lot of factors in play here that would have made this a big deal, a big thing. That did not happen. What's more, while ESPN saw this as an opportunity to diversify with their Saturday morning programming, Deke saw this as a chance to break into sports marketing, going so far as to start Deke Sports Marketing as an offshoot of their animation production, appointing Sonny Vaccaro as chairman. Anybody recognize that name?
Yeah, always Sonny and Vaccaro.
Yep.
He's a real Deke head.
Yep.
I shouldn't laugh that easily.
He signed Jordan to his first shoe deal at Nike.
Dickhead?
Yep, that dickhead did.
Richard Head.
Yep. The long-term goal was for Deke to use its licensing relationships as a means to grow the number of athletes and sports professionals they represented.
They're wanting to get a Deke stable.
Yeah, yeah.
A big, veiny Deke stable.
Big.
Juicy.
They already had all the wrestlers.
Yep.
Thick.
Hot.
Yeah. Lathered.
Red hot. As production got off the ground.
Tongue-tied.
I got tongue-tied. Yeah.
He's thinking about that big, veiny Deke.
Like a baby holding an apple. A beast man.
Got a tater stuck in my throat. What is it?
I got a crackling tato choked in my throat.
There it is.
Do you guys remember Tato skins? Those
Hell
were
yeah.
good, right? Keebler?
They were good then. They're not good now.
Well, no, because they're past. They're like 20 years expired.
They bring them back.
Oh,
They were like my favorite.
now you get the TGI Friday ones.
Yeah.
And they're not bad, but they ain't Tato skins.
The
No,
tater
they ain't
skins
tato
with that
skins.
like kind of faded yellow packaging.
Oh, yeah.
Like the orange writing, and you had the bacon cheddar, and then you had the sour cream and onion ones. They were thicker than most potato chips. And, and it had like the dark side, and it made you believe it was the skin. It wasn't the skin. But it made you think it was.
And then I think Keebler also made the pizzerias.
They did make pizzerias.
They got to get back in the chip game, babe.
I don't know if I had a pizzeria.
Oh, they were so good.
They were so good.
What were they?
They were a white bag, and they were pizza-flavored Doritos,
Yeah.
essentially.
Basically.
And, like, they're a chip that has been kind of replicated over the years, but never properly.
Yeah, never
I've
properly
never
duplicated.
tasted anything like a pizzeria.
Often imitated.
I loved them.
Never replicated.
Right now I'm having flashbacks to the foods I could eat.
Yeah.
And now it would just absolutely destroy me.
Gluten. You have a gluten intolerance.
No, it's not the gluten. It's my stomach.
You're going to join the East Side Glutens.
Hey, what are East Side Glutens? What are you doing on our side of town?
Are you sitting in it?
I'm just going to sit in it. It's horrible for my interior rash.
It's that Jan and Sky, whatever.
He's strong, though.
Wayne.
Yeah.
Look at him.
And then Steve Brule comes in.
Jenny. Wait!
Goes in the hole, comes out the hole.
Are you guys?
I'm not joking. I was walking around my house.
Quick, stop him. Get his keys.
Earlier today, I was fixing my dinner.
We'll see you next Monday.
It's quiet in the house, and I'm just going. I'm making Tim and Eric mouth sounds just to see if it will echo, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Henry and I will
43 years old.
randomly do it. We'll look at you.
But I just kept going.
I've been marinating in my own filth in this house for years. Talk to me in a couple of years. My whole brain's just fucking fermenting.
Am I going to get forgetful?
I'm in here just talking gibberish to myself.
I'm 1 weekend.
Screaming in a racist Indian accent on the toilet. It's just you wait.
Snake, you bit my eye and poison eye. We're doing Jerky Boys, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God. You wash that ass, Pablo.
Keep yourself clean, honey.
As production got off the ground, the show, as mentioned, would utilize voice actors to fill the roles of Jordan, Jackson, and Gretzky. The actual athletes themselves would star in pre-tape wrap-arounds, usually shot on different sound stages at different times, but edited to give the appearance that they were interacting with one another. All of this done to accommodate their varying schedules. The show initially featured a heavily homaged version of Queen's "We Will Rock You."
Yeah.
This would swiftly change to differentiate it more early in the season.
We will
early
roll
in the season.
you.
Yes. Additionally, as history will show, ESPN opted to not have animation be a part of their programming. The series instead landed at NBC for their waning Saturday morning lineup.
Gretzkying.
Yes,
I didn't think about
Gretzky.
that. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
But
waning.
Towards the end of Saturday morning cartoons on NBC, which I would watch because it had like a Saved by the Bell and what have you.
Yeah.
You'd watch your
TNBC starting at about 11.
You watch that shit, and then at the end of it was always NBA Inside stuff.
Yes.
So it would make sense. It kind of fits in with the NBC oeuvre.
Yes, it does. Though all 13 episodes aired and the show proved popular enough, ProStars would not be picked up for a second season. This spoke more to the state of affairs at NBC. Their Saturday morning lineup was already starting to suffer, and the following season, 1992, would actually be their last year for animated fare on Saturday mornings. They were the first one to go. Fairly well. We kind of teased the idea of merch and you looking for it. There is a problem there. There really isn't any merch.
What was that one? I just saw some at a sale over the weekend up on Moss Avenue. They the baseball. It's not starting lineup. Is that
starting lineup?
Was that the name of the action
figurines?
figures? Right.
Well, they were in a sports post.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of them.
It takes power hitting, a strong arm, great fielding, grit, speed, and a little magic to be a winner and make it to 1989 starting lineup. Winners like Canseco, Viola, Gibson, Greenwell, Davis, Dawson, and more to add to your collection, each sold separately. And every figure has a new uniform, new pose, and new collector's card. Keep your collection growing with the winners of starting lineup 89.
Was it mainly just baseball?
It started with baseball, then they got into football, and I had several of those too.
Did basketball follow?
Basketball,
and hockey?
and yeah, I never had any of the hockey ones, but basketball, I remember a buddy of mine had all the Jordan and the Bulls ones. I stuck mostly with the baseball and the football. But as some of those are available at your brother's store, I was looking at some, and I was like, yeah, I had that one, and I'm looking. It's like, okay, it's mint on card, but I've got a Lucy at home with the helmet. And
I got a Lucy at the corner bodega.
It's just fun to see.
Yeah, I think you could do something with that for ProStars, right?
You could have.
And then like a bag of fake gold coins for mom. Fucking racist pieces of shit. I'll fucking kill those guys.
Kill you motherfuckers. Though not widely remembered the same as other animated offerings of the time, ProStars does have those that recall it and stands as an example of cross-market integration capitalizing on real people to deliver a cartoon or toy line. Though merch was not plentiful, a few things did manage to make it to shelves of sorts. In 1991, Deke Video would release 3 single VHS episodes.
This isn't the porn stars.
It's not the porn one.
This isn't Deekhead Video?
No, it's not Deekhead Video. While BMG Kids would also release 3 singles of their own in cooperation with Deke Entertainment. In 2003, Sterling Entertainment released a DVD called Slam Dunkin' with the Airman. Any frame of reference to this?
No.
Sounds awful.
It sounds terrible. I'm sure the production.
Duncan with the Airman.
I'm sure, despite being made in 2003, the production value is very 1994. I bet.
I had all of Jordan's. I still have most of them. His VHS collection with like Michael Jordan's Playground.
Oh yeah, Playground.
And
I saw that this weekend at that same sale.
Oh, shut up.
Lineup. Yes, it was.
I've got multiple Jordan VHS tapes. I do not have
Slam Dunkin' with the Airman.
No. I have not come across that one. If I had seen that title, I probably would have picked it up and been like, huh.
I'm in my Airman era.
This darling DVD featured 3 episodes of the show. The DVD would see a reissue in 2007. It has been out of print since 2012. As of today, there are no plans to release ProStars in a complete collection, but episodes can be found on YouTube and archive.org.
No ProStars?
Are you sure?
I don't know.
I'm just so scared. Just so scared. Deke did start to realize quickly that the show was DOA, and its initial plans for licensing and marketing were squashed. One of the few things that did make it to the public was a sheet of ProStar cards packed in with ProStar cereal having been on the market since 84.
Yeah, Gretzky, that was his cereal.
Yeah, he was the one mostly associated with. I think he was in.
It looked like that trash ass Purina style cereal that like the Bill and Ted and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and all that.
There was
you
one
find
company,
it in the dollar store.
Yeah.
After nobody wants it, Ralston. Yeah. Nobody wants that shit, but yet
they
I
were the
found
same
myself
guys who
eating it.
did Ninja Turtle cereal, Batman cereal.
Yeah.
Bill and Ted's.
Yeah.
I think Nintendo cereal system was them.
These are all
as well.
novelties. To me, it just looked like if you had Lucky Charms and took out all the marshmallows.
Yeah.
But they had marshmallows and they weren't good.
The ProStars in?
Nah, but like some
ProStars
of those cereals did.
Yeah.
It's not the same, Mom.
They call them
telling
marshmallows.
ya.
Like you probably had Lucky Charms, right?
Yeah.
What they call marshmallows is just like a thicker, denser sugar.
Yeah.
Have you ever put real marshmallows in your cereal? Like those little marshmallows?
Like in your cocoa?
The little guys?
The stuff you put in your cocoa, yeah.
I tried it once and I
Yeah.
I don't like marshmallows.
They need to come up with a different name for what they are
Yeah.
in the actual cereals.
Call it what they are, candy bits. That's what it is. It's more or less a candy.
Maybe make them spherical.
Oh yeah, a ball, like a candy ball almost.
Did you say anybody say candy balls?
Yeah, I want ProStars with candy
Oh,
balls.
ProStars with candy
The
balls.
Jewish people love it.
Now you're fucking with the South Side candy balls.
Oh, mother, it certainly approves. How am I supposed to have cereal if there's no candy balls in it?
It's a great question. The cereal is called ProStars.
Bo knows balls.
And then
Bo knows balls.
7 years later, the cartoon's called ProStars. How does that... What is the connection there?
My watch just goes, you said cereal balls? I didn't quite catch that.
What's up with
I
your
don't
watch,
know.
man? What's your
I don't
watch
know.
do?
Hey,
It's listening to the wrong things.
Did your watch just add cereal balls to your grocery list? for you?
Probably.
Cereal balls to grocery list, please. I have no idea what the connection was, if there was any intended connection, or if it was just like, hey, we're coming up with this show. Oh, yeah, we got this cereal, too.
Yeah.
Well, that's a happy accident. That's lucky.
I've told you guys I'm obsessed with clearance aisles now, haven't I?
Yeah.
Wait, Justin Lloyd's out, new boot, goofing.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's fun.
who's
he
he with?
definitely told him I'm Jim Varney's nephew, and you did a skit with him. Like
if he didn't tell them that is foolish.
Is that Cedric Yarborough?
Yeah.
And Carlos Alazraqui?
No, Tom Lennon.
It's Tom Lennon.
Where was
That's why
that?
I said New Boot Goofing. It could be an older picture, but it looks like he probably
No, they were at a con or something.
Yeah, they were at a con.
They're promoting Ernest Comic.
in Indiana. There was a con.
You
and
mean
I know
Lloyd
Thomas
was
Lennon
at
was
a
gonna
con?
be
He was at
Him
a
and the guy that's doing the comic book.
So they just happened to be at the
Perkins.
same con.
They're
and
probably-
he
Reno
got a photo
Yeah,
op.
I would love to
know
meet Tom
Thomas
Lennon.
Lennon was going to be there.
Yeah.
Tom Lennon, 52, probably 53.
Still wears the fuck out of them shorts.
Do you think he's an asshole? You think you meet Tom Lennon, he's an asshole?
I bet you he's nice.
I
bet you
I think he'd be nice to me, but I could see him being.
I could see him being-
Now I know
ass-
I can't ask you this kind of question anymore.
No, I feel like given the wrong personality
Yeah.
coming
Yeah.
at you, he could totally be an
Okay.
asshole.
You might be right.
If it's the wrong kind of person, I could see him
But
being
I think if
a
you
big old
approach
dickhead.
him in a good way and you have a good energy about you, I think he would be a totally
Probably
pleasant
fine.
person to me.
Yeah.
I
But
bet he's mellowed out.
Yeah.
Because you always, the State on MTV, for people who don't know, sketch comedy group, was around for like 3 years on MTV. 11 people. It was like that, they say that on Jupiter, there's a storm the size of Earth. That was the State. They were always like infighting, trying to get their ideas on, and just, it was like.
Did they fight a lot? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I feel like a 23-year-old Tom Lennon would be a grade A piece of shit.
Oh, I'm sure
23-year-old,
23-year-old Tom
But
Lennon
30 years removed,
was probably a huge dickhead.
I would like to think that he is mellowed and would
Yeah.
be nice to talk
Yeah.
to for 90.
I could
95
picture
seconds.
him and Michael Ian Black being the two biggest fucking assholes on the planet.
I met Michael Ian Black.
Yeah,
he was as smug as you expected him.
Yeah,
No.
I was gonna say MIB definitely gave me more of the asshole vibe than Lennon.
yeah. Like I have,
and
no,
I liked Michael Ian Black.
Oh, I like him a lot.
So that's what I mean.
I have
like,
no desire to meet him
I saw
because it would
Stella
just shatter
live.
everything.
I saw Stella live in Chicago, and then I was first in line because I was in the back. I was first in line to like buy their DVD and have them sign them. And Showalter and
I bet Showalter's nice.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, really?
I think you're really wrong about that. who was really nice though was the last guy, and that was David Wayne.
Yeah,
Well, and I was
that's
just gonna
the guy
say-
I would get along with the most. Probably.
I think David Wayne.
gonna
I
say,
think he's
I think-
genuinely a good dude.
I was going to say I bet David Wayne is super nice.
He was a nice guy.
And I would wager Carrie Kenny is nice.
Probably so.
Yeah, as soon as I say I live
But,
next door to your aunt,
Yeah.
she'd be nice.
I have pictures of
I
your
would
dad
assume.
hugging my kid.
Be like, come on over. She's a street over from me.
That's
now.
right. Have a kielbasa.
Yeah.
Come have a kielbasa.
It'll be fun. Hang out with the Trump.
Whatever that means.
Don't fuck with the South Beacon candy balls.
You know what I'm saying? You're just looking for nothing but trouble.
We got our own gaming center. It's about to open, and they have drive-through beer. So now I don't have to stop at Casey's.
What the
if
fuck
I
are you
don't want
talking
to.
about?
In Casey's, it used to be a Subway. There instead of Casey's, now there's this. There's a drive-through beer place
At the Casey's or at the old Subway?
At the old Subway, and they have video gaming on site. This has been long in development, but now we've got one of those. So now we have officially made small town status.
You ever hear the phrase "death knell"?
Yeah.
I will tell you right now, if I ever get the money to start a turnkey operation, it's going to be some sort of gaming cafe.
Now, I should have opened a dispensary in there, and then I'd have done well.
Oh,
and
you'd have been the
I'd
king.
have had a short commute.
Oh,
isn't the post? Do you get your mail close to there?
Oh yeah, I mean everything's close in South Pekin.
This is how I feel so bad for South Beacon. And I usually don't. Have
Yeah,
a
we
lot
don't
of,
have.
I don't have a lot of pity. In general, I don't have a lot of pity. But like South Beacon can't even support a Subway, you know,
or home mail delivery. We have to go and get our P.O. box.
South Pekin is at the bare minimum of what a town needs, and that is a Dollar General directly across the street from a Casey's.
Yep.
That's the bare minimum.
Our
can't support
restaurant
a
just
Subway.
closed. We don't have a restaurant.
No.
We've got 6 churches.
How long-
I can't tell you what the attendance is.
How long was that restaurant there?
So
You had a restaurant
That
there?
restaurant has been there since I was a kid, but it has changed ownership.
Was that the old Golden Voice studio?
No. This is the old side. Of
I didn't even
town.
know there was a fucking restaurant.
Yeah,
down there.
it's on Main Street over by the township building where my dad used to work on the other side of the tracks, the old part of town.
You mean to tell me South Beacon has a wrong side of the tracks.
Well, if
Can you imagine being over there in South Bay? Holy Christ.
That's 1st through 5th Street, the original part of town that was a railroad town, and they were old train cars that were turned into houses, and there's a couple of those that still stand.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
But
that's
I'm
been there
on
forever, that
I'm
restaurant.
in the part of town that was built in 1977.
Okay.
I've been there.
No gangs on that side.
No, and the recording studio was built before that. Like when the recording studio was built, it was fields. It
was on the
behind
edge of town, yeah.
And now that new development came up, and that's where I live. But yeah, we now I can walk from my house and go play slots anytime I want. It won't happen. I only gamble out of state. That's my rule.
It's probably a good rule.
Yeah.
And I gamble minimally.
Nothing is less appealing to me than one of those. Like, what's?
But I do
When
like
they
the
shove 'em in a
drive-through liquor
gas station.
That's crazy.
I don't like if I'm just getting a 12-pack of Miller Lite. I don't need to go into Casey's, wait in that long ass line with people and all of that. I can just be like, yeah, give me a 12-pack of Miller. I drive through and I'm back out on the road. Yeah. I'm good with that. Yeah. I will pay $1 more to do that.
Yeah, I will
because I get no reward
I will
points on my
happily pay that.
liquor purchases at Casey's.
Darcy's.
Yeah.
Isn't that like a chain of them locally?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's one up the street
And
from
then
me.
there's Blondies.
Nothing. Yeah.
I think there's a Blondies and a Darcy's in Creve Coeur.
Yeah.
On the main drag.
nothing is less appealing to me than going into a Darcy's.
They're the new vape shops.
Yeah. Oh man. Vices. If only we were smart and like I'm pretty morally bankrupt, but like a couple clicks lower than that, then
Are you that morally
then you're just
bankrupt?
fucking taking advantage of people.
I sold herbal incense for a while.
Well, you know what I'm talking about then.
So I did it for a little bit. And I got what I wanted out of it, and then
salvia.
And then the state took it away, and I was like, well, there goes my nice bonus for next year. But it was fun while it lasted. I knew it was limited,
living it up,
and I wouldn't have sold it if people didn't want it.
Yeah.
That's the only like they came to.
That's
me.
what the morally bankrupt. That's how they use it to
I don't know
rationalize
that
themselves.
necessarily. I mean, I sold
They were
pot
like-
in college. I
Yeah.
didn't feel that bad about it.
Yeah.
You know?
They were like,
Oh,
you got
yeah,
that.
we're all on the same page, then.
You got that herbal incense, and I'm like, what, like Nag Champa? They're like, no, you smoke it. I'm like, well,
What is it called?
No, they were calling it herbal incense.
Naga Champa?
Nag Champa is like the name brand incense.
Oh, really? I
stick.
don't know
Yeah,
that.
that's my favorite brand. It's the OG. But yeah, and then I did research, and I was like, oh, what's this K2? And then
it's a mountain.
I started carrying it because people were asking for it, and it started selling really, really well.
There was a brief window in there where that shit sold.
That's
like
how I got to go to World Series games 1, 2, and 7.
I knew you went to at least 3. Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah. Thanks, K2.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. ProStars.
ProStars. Final thoughts on ProStars.
I didn't watch it, and I definitely should have.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Like growing up, you didn't watch it.
No.
Okay.
I watched more of it
That
in
surprises me.
preparation for this show than I did
That
during its
surprises me
initial
because
run.
it was regular. Then again, I was just
Target demo.
I was a student of cartoons more or less back then. I watched it.
Maybe I
fairly
was
regularly.
I was just like, that ain't really them. Like, I knew it wasn't their voices.
No, that's not. You're a phony.
And I'm just gonna watch a Bulls game if I want Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just like cartoons, so I was aware of it. I watched. I didn't watch it religiously, but
It was
I'd watch
ridiculous.
it
They had
pretty well.
inflatable basketballs and like all their
Yeah.
Inflatable basketball? That is crazy.
That's
no,
nuts.
like
I know what you mean.
Next, you're gonna tell me like
I turned it like a
defuse
hot air
weapon.
balloon.
Yeah,
wooden bats made on an actual
I
lathe.
know, right?
That's fucking nuts.
The episode I saw was the pilot, and I gotta say, I think at about the 13-minute mark, I almost entirely checked out. It was pretty bad.
And that's the pilot.
It was pretty bad. They like mom's is a gym. It's a big it's like a block, a big
Yeah, like the Y.
Yeah, it's
The
like a big
mission.
brick building on the corner, and it's like a gymnasium. And mom's in there. She's dressed like a
They have
coach.
those windows way up there, you know.
Yeah, and it just I don't know. It was okay. It was cool that they had kids call in, like real
Yeah.
kids with real things that
Yeah.
real problems they could help solve. The villain in the episode I saw,
Those dick kids.
yeah, a bunch of dickhead kids.
Doggone
The
dick kids.
villain that was in my episode was named Clockwork DeLorange.
Ah, yes. Yes.
Duck à l'orange.
Yeah, he was terrible. It wasn't very good.
No.
And the animation, it was fine. It wasn't
And Wayne
terrible.
Gretzky was always hungry.
He was a hungry boy.
And he had
burned a lot of calories playing hockey.
He had way more comedic chops in ProStars than he did on Saturday Night Live.
That's
I'll tell
for
you
sure.
That much.
It was a get, though. That was a pretty big get for the time.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean, they had Travis Kelce on recently, so they still go to sports.
Few people will reach
Derek
the heights.
Jeter, I think, did it once.
Derek Jeter's taco hole.
Yeah. LeBron's probably done it.
LeBron, was he? Yes, he did host.
Jordan, of course.
Jordan definitely did.
Because he did
Stuart Smalley.
Superfans and Stuart Smalley.
Yep.
Deion Sanders did. That was an awful episode.
Yeah. There's not.
I hated that episode.
Shaq, definitely. I remember Shaq getting spanked by Tracy Morgan and that being the funniest thing I'd ever seen.
Tracy Morgan was the dad.
Stay out!
And he's like sat on his lap and he just... Tracy Morgan was already like sitting in a tiny chair. So Shaq just looked...
No, get over here.
Unbelievably huge.
We'll whoop your ass.
Oh, Dad.
Is she pretty? Man, your mom used to be pretty. Now her butt looks like a sack of wet clothes.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite athlete hosting. I love Shaq.
Well, it's funny you mentioned the Shaq episode because you know what? It's been on my mind lately. I don't know why, and I think about it at least once a month. The Shaq and Will Ferrell sketch where they're singing. He's holding.
I don't know that one.
Oh my god, it's so fucking.
You say Shaq's your favorite. I got a counter. I think 3 to 4 time hosting Charles Barkley on SNL.
Charles Barkley was fun.
He
round mound to rebound.
Hello and welcome inside the NBA. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me as always is Kenny the Jet Smith.
Hey now.
Sir Charles Barkley.
Hey, great to be here, EJ.
And tonight we welcome the newest member of the TNT family, Superman himself, Shaquille O'Neal.
It's me, Shaq. I'm here now. I'm on TV. I'm Shaq. Man, Shaq, you gotta enunciate. You make me sound like Sidney Poitier. Ooh, Shaq, you got bars.
Guys, settle down. You promised me that this year you'd cool with the hijinks and pranks and focus on basketball, okay? And hey, what was that?
Oh, Kenny just dared me to throw a piece of bologna at Shaq's head. Ha ha, too bad you missed. You got him.
We're off to a great start. Let's look at some scores. Tuesday, the Memphis Grizzlies defeat the Minnesota Timberwolves 90-86 behind 20 points from Tony Allen. Charles, what are your thoughts on Memphis?
Oh, Memphis? I love Memphis. One time I was there with Karl Malone, and we got so drunk, we hijacked a riverboat and made them turn it into a casino. And then we dared Hakeem Olajuwon to fight an alligator to the death, and I lost 50 grand betting on the alligator. Yeah, Memphis is a good one. One time I was there, I ate ribs. That's it? Shaq, that story was terrible. The only thing worse than that story is your neck beard. I mean, it looks like your big fat head is casting a shadow. And why is it so low? Is it running away from the rest of your face? Yeah, Shaq, you look like an Amish Mr. Clean. Oh, yeah. Well, you're bald. You bald too, dummy.
You big dummy.
He's the perennial all-star when it comes to athletes hosting.
No,
I don't
he
think
would would be way too unreliable. And
Yeah.
I really think Barkley has hosted 3 or 4
Barkley,
times.
I was always a fan. He hosted
That's
with
terrible.
Nirvana.
Right.
On their debut appearance, Barkley was the host. Yeah, I was a Phoenix Suns fan, so
Yeah.
I've always liked Barkley.
I would love it because if I don't think there's any sports guy who's ever gotten the 5-timers club. If a guy's going to do it, it's going to be Barkley. I hope they give him another shot. To
I feel his window has closed, but I could be wrong.
You could squeeze Barkley in there a couple more times. Why not?
I feel like he hosted like twice while he was playing basketball.
I mean, he's still doing the TNT.
And probably 1 or 2 since he's been a commentator. And everyone loves him. Him and Shaq, those are the best guys.
Oh yeah. I mean, you guys are right though. The animation it's fine. It's not the worst Deke animation ever made. A company that was known
Dekmation.
for Dekmation.
Thank you.
A company that was known for kind of cutting corners and churning it out,
doing
fast.
it cheap.
Exactly, do it cheap. What's odd is the animation in this, I would argue, was better than their other production that was coming out the same season on ABC, Hammerman. Hammerman's animation was fucking terrible.
Yeah, also, the theme song.
Hammerman suffered so ProStars could excel.
Theme song was better too, despite the plagiarism, and then they did the reboot. But there wasn't. And then there was an old man who gave me some magical shoes. And
skeletons are in the ground.
Yeah.
The bones are their money.
Yeah,
Genius.
We avoided that.
It's genius level shit there.
It's a product of its time. It is what it is. I think this is something that had they made toys, they probably would have been clearance aisle bullshit real quick. Not to put the show down or anything like that.
I do want a Bo Jackson kilt variant, though.
Yeah.
Why was he wearing that?
The fat bastard Bo Jackson.
There was an episode where they went to
golf.
Scotland.
And Bo Jackson loves golf. But
And it's
I have
funny-
never seen him in a kilt and one of those poofy ball hats.
Yeah.
He
It's
just
funny
wears a ball cap. And
because-
shorts.
Hooray with the poofy ball.
Yeah.
There's that golf episode. There's something about it that lives rent free in my head. It's one of the few episodes I can remember very well from when I was a kid. Jordan's teeing up and he's sticking his tongue out like when he would do a slam dunk.
Mm-hmm. That was,
'Cause he was known for
a
that
trait
tongue
he
thing.
picked up from his father, who would do that while working on cars.
Stick his tongue out?
He when he was like really concentrating on something, his dad, James Jordan, R.I.P.
What?
His tongue would find its way to like the corner of the mouth,
Yeah.
and like that's what I had always heard was
My friend
he just
Sam is
picked
like that. If he's
up
working on something and
from his
fixated
dad.
on it, he's like
Tongue
this.
comes out.
I'll bite my lip if
So
I'm like,
he's dunking, and the tongue's out.
Yep.
And everybody remembers it.
I feel like there's a lot of liquids around cars though, and you don't want anything that is like you don't want anything going in your mouth or on something that will go in your mouth.
Yeah, have you ever seen a dipstick, baby? Look at here. Nice and clean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What?
Maybe I'm a coward. I'm
just
afraid of what I
assume-
might find out. I don't know.
yeah, you never know.
I've never been tested.
You're afraid of what you might find out.
I found out that Mrs. Jordan was a happy woman.
Oh, is that right?
Well, put two and two together there.
Yeah. Got that
If he's
Gene
concentrating.
Simmons. He's the Gene Simmons of basketball. That's what that was. That should have canned the airman. They call him the Gene Simmons.
There you go. It's not a crime to be good to yourself.
Colonel Angus of basketball.
Colonel Angus.
Speaking of SNL, huh?
I don't really know that there's a whole lot else to say about this. I mean,
I think we did it.
product of the time.
We did it, guys.
The dying days of the beginning of the dying days of Saturday morning
The
cartoons.
Deke decline.
The Deke decline for sure.
Yeah.
So
There was an official last day of Saturday morning cartoons, right? And wasn't it like about 10 years ago? It wasn't that long ago. Where they're like, this
believe it or
is
not,
it?
yeah, they lasted a little bit longer than I expected. And I think the last one to go, boy, as far as broadcast like ABC, NBC, Fox, CBS, I think the last one to go, I can't remember if it was
Foofer.
Fox. Foofer was long gone, sir. I don't know if it was Fox's programming or if it
was it Biscuits?
It was the Biscuits.
Okay,
It was the
well, there you
Biscuits. Them and the Paw Paw Bears.
Mystery solved.
Oh, the
closed it out.
Paw Paw. Yeah.
You called the Paw Paw
And then they got
Bears.
the Hug-a-Bug bunch.
What's that?
That's way,
Hug-a-Bug. I think it's just Hug-a-Bunch.
way too racist for me. I won't touch that. I won't touch that with a gallows pole.
I think it was maybe it was ABC that was the last program. One Saturday morning. I think they might have been the last ones. But NBC was the first one to drop, followed by CBS. Then Kids WB had Saturday and Sunday morning programming blocks that were doing rather well. But yeah, eventually they all died out.
They're all dead.
They're
just
all
like
dead.
Gene Hackman.
What?
Yep.
And his wife.
And a dog.
Remember that?
That dog killed them all.
Yep.
Gay dog.
Gay dog.
It
I didn't
surprised
even
me
know.
because I was sure
'Cause
I
the
heard
dog
that
was
that
95.
dog was gay.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
He lived his whole life closeted and just couldn't take it anymore. Took
Well,
him out.
no. That's where the pen was kept. It was in the closet.
Oh.
Yeah.
you do you know.
Yeah. Well, if there's nothing else to say about ProStars, we're going to go ahead and kick to commercial. We'll be right back.
Bo knows baseball. Bo knows football. Bo knows basketball, too. Bo knows tennis?
Bo knows running.
No.
Bo knows cycling.
Oh, no way. Bo, you don't know diddly.
Have you ever been frustrated because the Noid ruined your pizza? The Noid loves to ruin pizza. Call Domino's Pizza. We avoid the Noid. We keep the Noid out and all this quality in. Taste the quality. Domino's Pizza delivers in less than 30 minutes.
Hey, fellas, come on down and taste something new. Right, Uncle Ernie? In your dreams. Pizza! Bizarric, man! Chips! New pizzerias! Cranking with real pizza dough! Cheese? Spices? Radical grub!
Tastes like real pizza.
Only louder! Pizzerias rule! Groovy chips, huh, boys? What'd he say?
Keebler introduces the appealing taste of baked potato skins in a crunchy new chip.
New potato skins got baked potato appeal, because they're made with potatoes and skins that are real.
The Keebler elves make new potato skins with real potatoes and real potato skins for a flavor with whole baked potato appeal.
Cheddar, cheese, and bacon, sour cream and chives. Tasty baked potato, you won't believe your eyes. They're made with potatoes and skins that are real. New potato skins from Keebler. Baked potato appeal.
When you take pride in what you grow, then you want to sing out for the world to know. And friends, we're proud here in Idaho, 'cause it grows the best potato.
I'm the not-so-famous member of the Hemingway family. My Idaho neighbors and I want to thank you for making our potato America's bestseller.
What a great team effort. That's all there is to say about ProStars, but won't you join us next week, please, as we explore another patron pick, this time by way of our good buddy Jacob of Red Mountain Retro, and that's going to be the California Raisins.
Oh, thank you, Jacob. That is a much better, much more appreciated pick than Quip's bullshit.
Oh, I like Quip will pick some weird shit here, and I like so far he's picked.
But nobody pisses me off more than Adam Z.
He's only had that one so far.
Oh, I know what's coming though.
He's got one.
What's the one that's coming? Can we say it or not?
You say it. It's your show.
You don't have to say it.
Battlefield Earth.
Oh yeah, I don't like Adam.
Yeah, he's gonna make me watch that Travolta shit.
He's in his Adam Z hating era.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, there were fucking toys for that movie. I remember them being previewed in Wizard magazine.
I never saw that movie.
Nope.
No.
And
No
now we
way.
have to, just like Tank Girl.
Yeah.
Here's the deal: you can watch it if you wish, or you can just read
I'll watch
synopses.
it. I'll watch it, and then I'll study Dianetics, of course.
Yep. Your butt cheeks is warm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Talking about kielbasa earlier.
Mm-hmm. I checked my dipstick.
Yeah, have you ever seen a dipstick, baby? Look at here. Nice and clean.
You need lubrication, honey. My kielbasa sausage is going to the bone. Now get it on. California Raisins. I know you in particular. I believe you've been wanting that for a little bit.
California Raisins?
I believe so.
I think it was on an initial list.
I think you were digging on that too. Jacob threw that out there. I was like, that is a perfect pick. You're going to make the boys very happy.
Yep.
So I appreciate when the patrons pick something maybe a little more off
Frame
the
of reference for all three of us.
Well, a little off the beaten path. Like
Yeah.
Quip, for example, picked. He led with King Arthur and the Knights of Justice, which was interesting.
Another sports-themed cartoon.
True. Yeah, true that.
And he also picked Mousercise, which I thought
I was good with that
an
one.
unlikely,
that was an interesting
fun episode to do. So it was interesting, and it made for like fun, weird things in the ether that Larson, completely unrelated to us,
Why are you invoking
happened to
him
do it
again? Now he's going to do an episode about California raisins.
My hope
before ours comes out.
is that he ends up getting codgeled into covering Battlefield Earth.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Is Adam Z a
Good
patron
luck.
over there?
I don't know. But yes, California Raisins next week on Yesterdaze. At the end of the show, we of course want to thank our patrons.
Yep.
Our producer patrons, that is.
New and old alike.
And that is going to be Mo, Patron Mike, Nostalgia Nate, Allison Troy, and the picker of this episode, good old Quip, who, by the way, has guns. Like, that dude,
I'm not scared.
He's got some...
I'm not scared of Quip.
No.
If that's what you're trying to do.
Not firearms. He's got some...
But either way, if you're trying to make me scared of him, I'm just not.
I'm wiry.
He picked ProStars.
Squirrely.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Super kick through the barbershop window.
You know what? Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
It's the Mandela effect.
I just got to stomp it a couple extra times. Usually it's a 3 stomp maximum. I'm going to go 6. I'm going to respect Quip. I'm going to stamp it hard
Prediction.
and fast.
You're going to try to kick him through that window, and you're just... Oh, God.
Nah, it's a star punch.
He's just going to look at his chest and look at you and think,
No, it's
what the hell are we doing
sweet
here?
chin music, baby.
He's got a strong chin, my friend. I wouldn't tangle with him. He looks like a gentle giant. You, of course, are going to want to do yourself a favor if you are a fan of music and you need time. You need something to fill the time of your week, and that's going to be go ahead and subscribe to the Drunken Lullabies feed because Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you get Music Aplenty, Mashup Monday, Dutch's Jukebox on Wednesday, and my God, Radio Rewind on Friday.
And you can listen to them any day of the week you
At
damn
your
well
leisure,
please.
man.
They just come out
I'm just
on
giving
Monday,
you
Wednesday,
options
Friday.
here.
Monday, you can start
You could
your
save it
work
all
week.
for the weekend.
It's all dancing and boogie, and if you would rather listen to that on Saturday,
if you're single
so be
on
it.
the weekends, you got a lot of lonely time, and
Yeah.
let us be your friends.
I'm your DJ.
The Drunken Lullabies feed 4.5, 5 hours worth of content a week.
Yeah, for free.
I'd reckon about 5 hours.
Pretty unreal.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a
And
lot
I
of-
do
it's
it
a lot of
all
work.
for you.
It's all for you, Damien.
Yep. I'm going to jump off a building now.
And speaking of things all for you, hey, if you are in the position to help our humble show grow, won't you consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/Yesterdaze podcast? We have all sorts of supplemental material adjacent to the show that you yourself can enjoy. Behind the scenes looks, monthly vlogs giving you updates of what we're working on, video special presentations, and probably one of my favorite things to do, fun size Yesterdays.
Okay.
Micro episodes that are done with me and Shauna.
And if you hang around long enough and make a pick that Jason and I don't like, we'll roast you.
Oh, yeah, you're going to get it.
Oh, they'll give you the...
I
hey,
will
somebody
not
give
hold
these
back.
guys the business pages because they're going to give you the business.
How many of those episodes have you done with Shauna?
Let's see, because we just started it last
Turtle
year.
pie.
We started with Miss Chickapay, Turtle Pie, Tayin' Away, Chalamet.
How many have you done?
We did Turtle Pies. We did Ecto Cooler. We did Boo Buckets.
Boo Buckets.
Again, a little too racist for me. Do you? How do you record those?
Just on my phone, and then we edit it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was just curious.
I think
don't know
we've
if you
done
have any
4 or
equipment
5.
set up at your house, really.
We've done 4 or 5. Well, I got that tripod for a cell phone camera that Dustin gave me, and that's how I do.
Bequeathed.
He bequeathed.
You ever retire for the evening
Nope.
and accidentally leave the
Nope.
tripod up?
Nope.
And
What
maybe it
level is
captures
that?
a different
Body
I don't do
massage.
that. I don't do that.
I'm just curious.
I'm just curious.
I don't know what you guys are doing
I
over
don't know
there.
what's going on there. I don't know.
You know, the worst thing you can say is
Turtle
no.
No, I don't. But yeah, so far we've done our inaugural episode was Turtle Pies. We've done Ecto Cooler. We've done Boo Buckets. I had to do one by myself. It was Viennetta, that ice cream cake thing. So
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Viennetta. I think that's all we've done because we just did not have time to do one over Christmas. We were sick through January and February, so I did an update, like a little teaser for patrons for February, and in March we have a subject picked out. I don't want to say what it is yet, but that one's going to be different because I'm going to take my hands off the steering wheel completely, and Shauna's going to plan that and lead the charge.
Does she like doing it?
She has fun.
Does she?
She actually
Okay.
has fun doing it with me. And then I'm thinking, I've actually talked with Henry about this, and he thinks it would be a fun idea. I think something we're going to add, and it'll end up replacing Adult Orphan, is I want to do something called You and Me Kid, and it's going to be me and Henry, and we're going to be revisiting toys, modern versions of stuff we grew up with. So like his Boglin.
Yeah. I was at my brother's
He-Man
store
toys,
last
his Ninja
night,
Turtles.
and I was looking at some the real Ghostbusters stuff that came out within the past 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about you over there, yeah.
Yeah. So I asked him what he would think of that, and he thought it sounded like fun. And Dad, we could do this. We could do this. So that might be just something fun him and I can do together.
I don't necessarily have.
I think he's big enough.
I don't necessarily have regrets about it, but when my daughter's name is Lorelei, and we had at one point said, what if we had like a show we could create for you, and it'd be called Laura Likes.
Aw.
And just talk about her shit. We never did that.
Aw.
And, no, I don't have any regrets about it.
Yeah.
It didn't
Could've
come
been
to
fun.
fruition.
Henry asked if he could come over tonight.
We'll see if it. Well, if he ever wants to, I'm sure we could figure something out.
He's like, can I come this time, Dad? I was like, I don't know, buddy.
I did 5 years of keeping it clean on the Ernest show. I can do it here.
Oh, well, I'm sure. I'm sure we can. If we did like a
Pablo,
special episode
you
where
keep yourself clean,
I'm
honey?
keeping it clean,
where
baby.
Henry sat there and we did, I'm sure we could. I think he needs to be a little bit bigger for that.
You're probably right.
Yeah. So. But on that note, that does bring this episode of Yesterdaze to an end. But come back next week. We'll see you then. Bye bye.
It only takes a spark.
Breyers has created a spectacular ice cream dessert called Viennetta. But despite its delicious premium ice cream, with its irresistible crisp chocolatey layers, Viennetta could leave you with one small problem. Viennetta from Breyers. One slice is never enough.